Guys, thank you so much for being with us on today. As above, so below. We're talking about my energy, Jupiterian energy, that Sagittarius energy, king of the gods, queen of the gods. Yes, we're talking about the influence of Sagittarius energy. Much love to each and every one of you guys. I want to say salutations. This is my day of power to all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo, whether you're a mystic or adject. If you're being notified that Chief Apostle is live, if this is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr., and I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. Look what's coming up in the room, my baby Scorpio in the house. Thank you so much for being with us on tonight. We adore you guys for your support and all the love that you guys are showing. We got Unveiling and Pisces in the house. Monique Fo Cancer. Yes, baby. All right, Facebook Tree Rhonda Aries in the house. Yes, we are live and to each and every one of you guys. Is that not my Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina? Yes, good evening to the Chief Apostle. Yes, deep diver. Yes, I am. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you and salutations. Karen Cartwright, you better come up in this room. How you doing? What's up there, Eve L. Bay? What's up, Blessing Sagittarius? All right, we got Cancer, Sagittarius. We got Aquarius. Yes, baby. There we go. Jackie, Sister Jackie, my Taurus. Is that not my Karen O'Brien? Yeah, my Gemini. Yes, baby. Y'all put a smile on y'all face. God is good to us. Medifu, oh yeah. Me getting prepared to go through my crowning process. I am excited. I am also so thankful unto each and every one of you guys for being with us and being a part of this journey. And I hope that what I am sharing and what I am giving is making life better for you and illuminating your expectations of the divine feminine and well as masculine energy. To all of my Christian buddies, for you start your shenanigans. These are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. What's up there? Mama Susan in the house. That's right, baby. Yes, the process is going to be what it be. What's up there? My eldest son, Trey, in the house. Cancer. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm excited to be here with you. I also want to say hello and salutations to my Madrina and to my Padrino and my Oba. To my brothers and sisters in conjure, energy, frequency, and vibration. Is that not my Boaz? Yes, it be. My Pisces is in the house. What love got to do with everything? Everything and everything. We are excited about being here. As above, so below. My sense of humor is on 10 on today. No matter how I went out doing veneration for Minister Mario's son of Ochosi at his grave site, making sure everything was intact. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing love. I also talked with his daughter on today. She's going to be going to see that new movie, Barbie. The movie Barbie. That's what she's going to see. But she texted me this morning, this afternoon, talking about she loved me. My cousin, my niece did her hair. She stayed about 4 hours, but I'm trying to tell you, it's so much love. Let me tell y'all something. It's good to be real. It's good to be real. Whatever you do for the Lord, whether it's the Messiah, whether it's the Orishas, whether it's the Mpungo, whether it's the ancestors, let it be real. Because you give out real energy come back to you. Thank you so much. What's up there, Renee? How you doing, darling? Gemini. And then we got what's up there? Medifun Oshun. Lydia. How you doing, love? Yes. Wait a minute. It is Trey's birthday. Oh, Lord. Son of mine. My firstborn birthday is today, and I have not even sung him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Trey. Happy birthday to you. 31 years old. 31 years old. 31 years old. Happy birthday to you. I do apologize, son. My son got on the phone with me I'm telling him about my part. Ooh, Lord, what type of parent am I? Jesus. Lord, help me. Y'all wish my baby a happy birthday. He is 31 years strong. And he didn't even mention it. We just got off the phone. We've been talking for the longest, and I ain't Lord. And my dad's birthday was just on the 17th, and I just said Trey's birthday is on the 20th, and Lord, y'all wish my baby a happy birthday. Lord, bless my child. Oh, I'm so into what I'm going through. We forget, yeah. Oh my God. I'm talking about we was on the phone a long time, and I just got through saying wishing my dad a happy birthday, knowing Trey. Oh Lord, Jesus. I'm glad my kids know I love them, cause my Lord, the stuff. Whew. I'm a fan myself. Ain't that something? I can't believe I did that. As my mama said, better late than never. Thank you, Sister Tree. Tree don't forget nothing. Ugh. I don't feel too good about that. That was not intentional. I had just got through saying his birthday was 3 days away. Jesus. Got them bills on my mind. Yes, sir. Them bills will have you think somebody putting roofs on you. Conjure on you. If somebody got me in a pot, no, that light bill, that water bill, that mortgage, that insurance. Yes. Them bills. Yeah, he's at 50 hit different. Yes. I don't know if it's 50 or just all these bills. Yes, sir. I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of y'all. Thank you on my day of power. Happy birthday to my child, my eldest son, my Cancer. His moon is in Aries and his rising sign is Sagittarius, and we thank God for him. What's up, Calvina? Natasha said them bills is that real wicked spirit. I know that's right. Yeah, woo. And let me tell y'all something. If y'all, you know what? That's why I don't regret sharing y'all what I'm going through, talking about getting crowned and all that. Because a lot of times that's like buying a house or going after a business. Sometimes if you don't have nobody as a cloud of witness, you might not know what you're signing up for. But if y'all been watching me, you know what you're signing up for. It's a lot of responsibility, and you still got to live after the crowning. What's up, that money? Is that Honey C. Campbell? Sagittarius. Oh, that's Miss Whitney. All right, Miss Whitney. Let me open my shirt for Miss Whitney a little bit. Let me be a little provocative on today. Show my little white beater. Y'all pray for my strength in the Lord. All right. Did I say to Pisces and everybody? Well, we thank God for each and every one of y'all. It's my day of power. Nicole, yes, happy birthday to my baby. My baby is... And Miss Whitney still got 79. I done told you about that 7. 7 mean perfection, but 69 is everybody gets satisfied. Everybody, 69, everybody gets them. Everybody gets them. 7 give you completion, but everybody gets in on 69. Y'all better get the numbers right. Numerology is trying to speak to y'all on today. Cruncher, muncher. But we thank God for each and every one of you guys. I am excited about I'm excited about being here with y'all, and I'm telling you, each day gets a lot more easier, each day gets a lot more profound, and a lot more gratitude and appreciation for this thing called life. Let me tell y'all something. Life is what you make. I've been saying it for years, and I will continue to say, I do not believe in waiting on tomorrow, because tomorrow ain't promised to nobody, huh? If I was eating some applesauce just a few minutes ago, I stuck my tongue in it. I didn't even wait for the spoon, because this is a scoop itself. You understand? So I thank God for use what you got until you get what you need. You understand? Appreciate God. You bless him. You bless him. See, I know and show will. Yes, baby. Y'all excited to be in here with me on tonight? This is my day of power. I have been doing so much conjure today and blessing the ancestors, the Eguns, and getting prepared in my my Padrino and my Oba, and just getting my mind together. She said, no lies, Ashe. I know that. And that Sagittarian energy. Now, I'm going to talk about something today. Now, y'all know that when it comes to Sagittarius, it's a lot of wisdom through experience. Jupiter is all about experiencing things, okay? There's so much philosophy that goes into gaining wisdom of the ancients, okay? And I want to talk about something that no matter if you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, on my platform, I teach universal law. I do not teach my personal practice because it's ancestral. So everybody, that may vary depending on the individual. But when it comes to universal laws, they apply to each and every one of us, whether you just started, whether you're a beginner, or whether you're advanced. Now, to some of you guys are going to be hearing from me tomorrow, finish up this consultation, and some of you guys are going to be getting classes. And I, even if you miss the classes, I'm going to record them and send you out the Zoom. So throughout this process, before I actually go and get crowned, I'm going to get all of that stuff taken care of. If you have an order or something, you will be getting that as well. Take care of business. I'm grieved a little bit. I'm laughing a little bit. I'm crying a little bit. My son, my baby boy, Josh, he's a Pisces. He cried with me last night. We were crying on the phone together about Minister Mario, how he had been good to us and stuff like that. And so I thank God for my children. I thank God for my mother, the mother of the church. I thank God for each and every one of y'all. Mother Susan be getting on my nerve with that driving. She like to tell me how to do on the driving. But I can't do it. But she mean well. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm in such better spirits today, and thanking God for not only my time with Minister Mario, but my time with you. I don't want to grieve to the point where I'm not enjoying the people that are still here with me. You understand? I don't want to be in such a place where I'm looking at what I have lost and not looking at what I have gained. I want to be able to teach y'all balance and knowing how to accept realities about what's going on. Oh, did I miss email about the classes? No, I haven't sent them out yet. Remember, y'all, Minister Mario was doing all that. Y'all that depend on me with the emails, and I'm not the greatest, but I'm gonna get it done. Okay, nobody missed anything. I'm gonna be sending it out very, very soon. So I'm just trying to get other stuff taken care of. I had to go buy some more for my crowning. I had to go get some red wine. So it's just a lot of stuff coming up, you know, knickknacks that got to be taken care of. So I'm just trying to handle all that. I'm glad to see you on great spirits. He always with you and your love. Oh, thank you so much. And yeah, and you know what? Even with all that being true, you know, let me say something. Like, in this, and I believe this in any form of relationship. When you have done your job by somebody, they're supposed to miss you. If you have really been there and been a support, and you have been consciously an advocate for, thank you. She said, take your time, Chief. Being able to appreciate what somebody has invested in you, because I'm a type of person, I want people to remember what I've been to them in their life. And so therefore a part of that is also remembering other people, what they have been to my life. And y'all have made this process so special and so loving and so supportive and so healing. And so I want to share with y'all something today that I feel like is really going to help you. And it doesn't matter if you in Hoodoo, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, whether you're a Mystic, Ajay, Eastern Star, or even an atheist. You ain't got to ever go back to the church again. This will help you. You can stay in the church and practice your root work. This will help you, okay? I'm going to teach you some stuff today. Now, my subject is when you are not used to it. What's up, that jealous sweet? My Gemini. Mwah. Now, let me say, when you're not used to it, when you are not used to something, when you're not used to whatever I'm going to talk about, I'm going to be coming from Jeremiah, because I'm not going to make this long, but I'm going to break some stuff down to you. Because we got to bring this home. Especially going into 2023 and finishing up this year strong, we got to be able to understand why all this type of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is being given to us. And we have to also be good stewards over the information that God has given us and apply it so we can see the fruit of our labor. Okay? I'm not doing this for nothing. I want you to be better, because the better conjurers, the better mature people, the better our ATRs are going to be, and the quicker that our young people are going to grab hold to this reality of truth and this cosmic energy and chi and prana. Now, Jeremiah the 13th chapter, verse 23. It says, can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leper his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. Now, Apostle Ely, what that got to do with my spirituality? I'm glad you asked me. Now, like I said, universal laws apply to everybody. The word accustomed means customary, usual, habitual. We're going to talk about patterns today. When you're not used to certain things, it is very hard for you to be able to function in a reality. What I mean by that, if you are accustomed to asking God for strength to climb the mountain, when somebody comes along to teach you how to speak to the mountain and gain a different program, a different pattern versus what you are accustomed to doing. What people don't understand, even if something is not working for you, if it is something you're accustomed to, when you get up under pressure, you're going to revert back to it. I'm going to say it again. When you are trying to leave out of colonialism, when you're trying to learn the ATRs, when you're trying to be more spiritual than you have ever been in your life, when you're trying to be more of a decent person, you're trying to operate in a higher form of morality, when you're trying to gain more higher knowledge and wisdom and understanding, when you're going from being a servant to being a son, when you are going from being poor to being rich or wealthy, it is a transition that needs to take place, and it is very hard for people, no matter what they get blessed with or exposed to change their pattern. Don't let, even though I am Medifun Oya, change is not easy for people with patterns. If you have lived in a certain pattern, even with you having the awareness, because sometimes people say being aware, sometimes being aware of your patterns is not enough. When you're not going to take necessary action, because this is talking about the higher mind. When you are used and accustomed to operating with the lower mind, or dealing in carnality, or dealing with things that you can touch, feel, and taste, it is going to be very difficult for you to leave that lifestyle and then go into a lifestyle of believing the invisible. Trusting people, trusting ancestors, trusting the gods, goddesses, trusting the archangel. Let me tell y'all something. When you are talking to people that have lived their life in lack, and you're talking about abundance, it may excite them, it may inspire them, but the real work is them breaking the pattern. I'm going to say it again. You can light a candle, you can light incense, you can do ebos, you can do rituals, you can get sigils, you can do jars. But if you are still operating in the pattern that allowed you to stay in that frequency, it doesn't matter what you get introduced to. A lot of you times I tell people, I say, what is the purpose of you dealing with somebody like me and you're going to continue to live like you're still in the old ways? It says you cannot pour new wine into an old bottle. It's going to burst. A lot of times when it comes to all this new information, as inspiring as it is, as refreshing as it is, as truthful as it is, if you're not going to make the necessary adjustments, your patterns are never going to change. It doesn't matter if you are writing, doing sigil magic. It doesn't matter if you're doing air magic, fire magic, water magic, earth magic, celestial. You can be burning my guardian angel incense or ancestor. At the end of the day, it takes you making the decision that I'm going to walk in my higher mind or my higher self or my higher consciousness, and I am going to emulate and manifest that willingly. That's what I'm going to be teaching in my advanced classes. I'm going to teach you how in your intermediate class of how to come from your foundation and start to apply. Your foundation is understanding. You need to understand, the deeper your roots, the easier it is for your tree, the higher your tree can go with stability. You cannot plan in your head that you're going to try to reach the mountaintop in your life and then you're not going to build a strong foundation. Without the foundation, and a deep foundation and rooted and grounded foundation, when the winds and the storms of life come, it's going to pull your tree completely out the ground. Y'all done all seen them people that plant people trees and they don't really put the roots down that deep, and then when a hurricane come along, now it's topsy-turvy. The roots ain't that deep. You cannot be out here planting seeds just up under the soil. All of y'all that do just enough, break that pattern. All of y'all that fake it to make it, break that pattern. All of y'all that don't know how to be genuine to people, break that pattern. All of y'all that don't know what you're talking about but like to tell people and talk like you, break those patterns now so you don't struggle when you're going through your process. When you start operating and getting information from people of higher sources or higher education or greater ways of looking at life, you won't struggle as much. But that's what I'm finding out, that a lot of times people that are not used to certain things don't know how to act. You say you want a more refined man. Start going out to restaurants so you can know how to sit down at a table, that you can order from the menu, that you know the salad fork from the shrimp fork. Some of y'all asking for certain things to be attracted to your life, and then when it get attracted to your life, it's not attracted to you. I'm going to say that again because I'm saying it real slow. Some of you all are doing conjure work out of each ATR to attract certain things into your life, but when it gets into your life, it's not attracted to you. Because you have not broken the cycle. You have not broken the pattern. If you know you are so used to living in a restricted income, you got to start stretching yourself. You got to start putting yourself in a predicament where you understand what abundance is. You cannot ask. Thank you, Sister Jackie. You cannot ask for a healthy, faithful, supportive relationship when you are not accustomed to that. I'm going to say it again. If you are accustomed to a man or woman being in a relationship with you that you got to still look out for yourself, you're not going to know how to behave or treat that individual that is not going to function like that. I don't care how much you say you want better, unless you break cycles. If all you've been is a side sauce, it is going to be very difficult for you to behave as a main dish. I don't care. Let me tell y'all something. It ain't nothing wrong with wanting better. It's something wrong with not understanding that you got a pattern. The pattern that you have is always accepting and settling. That is the energy and frequency that you are accustomed to. And so that when you come around other people that are operating in the energy and frequency that you claim to want, you're going to cause a disturbance. And it doesn't have to be intentional, but your vibration, your mindset, the things that you do and the way that you behave is going to disrupt that frequency. In the story, some of y'all think the enemy is attacking you, when the truth is you're not accustomed to being in peace. I'm going to say it again. When you are accustomed in turmoil, confusion, arguing, cussing, agitation, too much peace will cause a disturbance in your soul. I want to talk to grown people. I tell you, my lives are not for the children. They are for grown adults. Every time you want to elevate in your life, you have to get an update. You have to assess the patterns that got you there. But then you have to assess the patterns that will also keep you from moving forward and prospering on the next level or in the next dimension where you're trying to go. In order for me to understand that God, I told the Lord, I said, I know that you have there's no way that you allow Minister Mario to be sown into the ground and you don't have a ram in the thicket. That's not how you operate. So what I am doing is preparing myself for the change. I am accepting the reality by which I am living in. I am venerating the things that I have used to be accustomed to and thanking God for that, and now opening my mind for change. And I am still going to honor and pay homage to his labor, and his natural labor and his spiritual labor in my life. But one thing I am going to do is I'm going to press forward, because a part of not making what people have sacrificed be in vain, that you achieve the very goal that they were wanting for you in the beginning. The sad thing about a lot of times when people sow seeds and people invest in certain things and then they never achieve it, even if the parents say, I didn't go to college, but I want you to go to college. I didn't finish school, but I want you to. I didn't start a business, but I want you. I didn't own a home, but I want you to own a home. You cannot take your parents' patterns with it, because only patterns they have is renting. Only patterns they have is being taking orders. If you're trying to transition to a shot caller and the people in your life and your ancestry always took orders, you can't take their programming. You cannot take their programming. If you guys are going to get in conjure, break the cycle of not taking care of your temple. I'm going to say it again real slow. Stop saying you want to be spiritual and you're not taking care of the house of your spirit. I'm going to say it again in a different way. Be careful how you let people in and out your house, touching your energy inside your house. That is the temple of the Orishas, the temple of the Loa, the temple of Nimpungo, the temple of your ancestors. And you, as a grown man or woman, should be breaking certain cycles where you have allowed people to roam freely through your temple. You understand? All of a sudden, accountability comes into play more effectively because now you realize that it is up to you to maintain the energy, the frequency, and the vibration of this new dimension, this new knowledge, this new understanding, this new clarity that you're walking in. Huh? Even the love that you have for yourself. Huh? There was a time you would let them do anything they want to your body. It comes to a point when you get older and wise, hey, no. You can't be treating my body like I got to get up and go to work. Huh? You're not going to do my spinal cord like that, Chief Apostle. You're not going to. What's up there, Kiara? Wait a minute, you put your name back with Cloud L. Kiara. And Facebook. What's up, Pisces? Think about the things that you allowed people to do when you didn't understand who you were. Those patterns still exist. Think about how you allowed people to talk and to conversate with you when you didn't know who you were and what your value was. You have to break those patterns. And if not, you're not gonna change. I don't care how much new wine come along. I don't care how much new knowledge come along. I don't care how much you have an opportunity. You're going to bring the country to the city. Remember that, I don't know if y'all remember because I'm old school. You remember the hillbillies? The hillbillies? Wealth does not equate class. You don't have to be rich to have class. You don't have to have a lot of money to have class. Somewhere along the line, you're going to come to a conclusion in your life, because y'all know I don't believe in telling people what to do. And we all grown here. But in order for you to gain new tools in your life, you got to start making decisions. If I don't want certain outcomes, if I don't want the probability of certain outcomes, I got to do better by me. A lot of times, and I was trying to explain to certain people, Minister Mario had a certain level of character, dignity, and standard about himself that I could trust him with the information of my clientele. It's not about replacing him, but finding somebody that is going to value the privacy of these people. Some of y'all don't get involved with people that value your family legacy, that don't value your investment, that don't value your sacrifice, and then you wonder why they dropped the ball. Some of y'all don't understand something. You don't want to. Minister Mario got blessed because of his character, but you can end up getting cursed because of your character. Because you don't feel that way about certain things. And you know you don't. If you are trying to go to higher ground, then you got to renew your mind. If you're trying to go to higher ground, you got to do Psalm 51. Renew in me a right spirit. Purge me with hyssop. And I ain't talking about somebody making you do this. If you want a healthy relationship and you know somebody, you done been in a relationship with people that had no problem breaking your heart, then what you got to do, you got to get your heart mended, and then you have to break the cycle of why you invite those type of people in your life. Because if that other man shows any type of compassion towards your heart, you're going to see him as weak. Whether you admit it or not. Most people in relationships that done got dogged, they see people like me as weak. They take our kindness for weakness. They take our compassion, our thoughtfulness, our consideration as weakness. You don't know how to behave with men and women, gay, straight, or bi, that know how to be faithful to you, how to be supportive of you, because that's not what you're accustomed to. And what you're going to do is disrupt what's going on in my life or their life because you don't know how to behave with somebody that you ain't got to run and go through their phone. Huh? You don't have to sniff their lower parts. Huh? You don't have to go and go to the job and find out what they really made. You don't have to find out from that individual. Let me tell y'all something. Energy is so real out here. And if we're not thinking like this, then no matter what we get initiated into, no matter who we get around, we're going to still be operating in that. Somewhere you're going to have to say, I have to break this cycle of distrust. And I got to get around people that got integrity. I got to get around the people that want to see me win. I got to get around people that are willing to do the work. If I would tell my kids, and I've been telling my kids this for years, and I tell my saints this, I never expect somebody to do something for me they don't do for themselves. Some of y'all realistically are upset with people about things that they have never did for themselves. So they don't even have an idea of how to cultivate, to nurture, to support. Because I'm a man, all they see is me something to use. I'm going to say it again. You can have a Mr. Mario in your life, but you're going to dog him and mistreat him just like you do everybody else. Because you don't know how to change gears, change modes when you get decent in your life, when you get respect in your life, when you get dignity in your life. Are y'all hearing me? This real talk. When you ain't got to run after him, when you ain't got to check his phone, when you ain't got to check his drawers, when you ain't got to check his backpack, and that's not what you're accustomed to, and he want y'all to have a life just as much as you want them to have. He want the family just as much as you want the family. You ain't got to explain to him why y'all need to put money away for college. You ain't got to explain to him why y'all need to put money away for a rainy day. He's not going to go out there and take care of another family when he got a family. Vice versa. Huh? She not finna get her hair done in the light bill due. When you not accustomed, y'all hear what I'm saying? When it is, you are used to, it is habitual. There go my sister, my baby sister in the house. Gemini. A lot of y'all think that spell work, prayer work, conjure work gonna create something for you that you not gonna be with. No, if I want to advance my mind and accept the cycle of life, then I got to be willing to break certain patterns that I even have in order to move forward in what God got for me. Higher mind means higher ways. Higher ways mean different action, different responses. And then, let me tell y'all something. I'm 50 years old. There's certain arguments you should not be having with a 50-year-old. There's certain conversations that you have no business as a grown man or grown woman in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Atheist, Conjure, Kabbalah, Eastern Star Mason. Your spirituality has nothing, your tradition has nothing to do with the decisions you make in your life. Ask your own self the question. What are you accustomed to? And what are you not ready for right now if it showed up to you that you prayed for? Because you have not broken any of those patterns. You have not sat down and said, okay, I'm used to having a conversation and discussing where our family is headed. I wasn't accustomed to sitting at the table and having dinner. Being around Mr. Mario, I got in a pattern of sitting at the table and having dinner at the table. Because in my mom's house, she eat in her bedroom. You ain't ready for real life. You don't have no etiquette. And then you get involved with somebody, then you don't even know how to sit to a table. You don't know how to set a table. You don't know how to go out to a business function. You don't know how to deal with other professional people. But you say you want better. You walking in there with that ghetto ass hairstyle in front of his business associate, and now you got everybody in the room looking at you and your husband crazy. And now they don't want to do business with him because they don't like what he got on his shoulder representing him. And I'm talking about gay, straight, or bi. I'm saying it again. You are the representations of your partners, your friends, and your family. And when you're trying to do better, it matters. It matters. It matters. How you conduct yourself, everybody, when you start transitioning, you have to ask yourself this question. If you're talking to somebody that is not used to doing certain things and utilize and handling money a certain type of way, handling their sex life a certain type of way, handling education a certain type, and God forbid if some of y'all get a little power and you're not used to power and influence and authority, child, they're going to cause a problem. They mess around, get a little tag or a little initiation, they're going to cause a problem because they're not used to having that. It's going to affect your relationship when you are dealing with people that are not used to certain things. Most people get around me that are not used to my lifestyle are always acting like I'm being funny. They always act like I'm throwing off on them. They always like I'm trying to diss what they're doing because they're not accustomed to the lifestyle. They don't realize that's just the way it is. The most of people that get into your spirituality, your lifestyle, or whatever you got going on, and it's higher than theirs, they take the immature route. I'm going to say it again. They take the immature route and then they respond to you as though you're doing something unto them. Huh? Because you want to go back to school and better your life, he's going to take it that you're trying to get with somebody else. Huh? Because what he's really admitting that he's not going to do better and you deserve more. And that he's not going to do what he needs to do. Vice versa, woman. Gay, straight, or bi. Do it how you want to do it. It can be business. Understand, a lot of the problems that come when it comes to growth has a lot to do when people are not used to certain things. And they're not trying to get used to certain things. This is what we talk about on Equally Your Energy, I Energy In. This is my day of power. We need to examine ourselves. Examine yourself with truth. Because what happens is you're going to convince yourself you have a reason to do what you're doing. Whether you justify this is how I was raised, whether you justify it by I wasn't taught, whether you justify it by nobody gave me a chance, your mind is going to figure out a way to justify your pattern. You have to have somebody that's in a higher level to challenge your pattern. My tennis coach told me, if you're gonna play somebody, always play somebody better than you. Most of us in real life, we do not like hanging around people that are smarter than us. We do not like hanging around people that are higher education wise, financial, spiritual, whatever, because you see those people as a threat. I learned this from Minister Mario. He told me that, he said, all my life, he said, I always hung around people that had more than me. That's so Capricorn. He said, I always hung around people that had more money than me, more resources than me, more what? Because that always kept me moving forward. Wanting better out of life. But you got to be confident to be around those kind of people. You got to still be your individual person when you're around people like that. And you can't allow how they live to affect how you conduct yourself. And that takes a lot of stability. And that's something he had. No matter what I was doing out there, how I was doing it, it never derailed him for who he was. And he kept growing and growing and growing and growing. It take character, y'all. Being fine with no character, you dangerous. Being pretty and cute with no character, you dangerous. Having money and no character, you dangerous. Having power and no character, you dangerous. Having assets and no character, you dangerous. Having initiation and no character, you dangerous. There's a common denominator in what I'm saying. People that do not value character are dangerous. I don't care what they got. I don't care what they have to offer. I didn't realize that, but now that you pointed it out, I can see it, and it reared its ugly head a lot in my life. I'm trying to tell you. Huh? Let me tell y'all something. Where we're headed, we have to do inner working. We have to tell the truth. And it's so many, like I was telling my son earlier, I can't have conversation with people that tell lies. I lie sometimes, but not when I'm trying to resolve something. You cannot resolve nothing if you're not telling the truth. You cannot advance. If my kids could not be in a better state of life if I lie about my life. If I lied about why I did the things that I did. Why I said the things that I said. That I lied about. I'm telling y'all, if you want to learn up on a spiritual practitioner, they don't have to be perfect. That's not a prerequisite in order to be an elder or a leader. What you need is them being honest with you about all the stuff that come along with that. And then when you're not used to being in authority, when you're not used to having abundance, when you're not used to having money, when you're not used to having a friend, when you're not used to having faithful, when you're not used to having support, when you're not, it's hard to adjust to that. And some of us, before we continue down that road of that faithfulness, we'll mess it up. We call it in psychology self-sabotage. You would rather sabotage it than to maintain it and go back to what you're accustomed. Even though you're complaining about it, even though you're crying over it, hurting over that, it's good when you can say, I'm accustomed to people treating me like I'm valuable. I'm accustomed to people showing me respect. Sagittarius are unapologetically blunt and not sugarcoat a damn thing. No day of the week. No day of the week. I need to be around people whose mindset help me to elevate. Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes you got to change people, places, and things. I wrote down here how you going to do good concerning people, places, and things when you are accustomed to doing evil to people, places, and things. What patterns are hard to break? When it comes to people, places, and things, how do you deal with those in your pattern? Everybody got patterns. I don't care if you're a water sign, an air sign, a fire sign, an earth sign, whether you an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, we have patterns. And some of them patterns are bringing blessings in our life, and some of them patterns are bringing curse in our life. Are you the type of person that knows how to talk? I remember me and my sister was having a conversation, and I used to get on her about certain things because my mom talked really rough and rude to people, and so we grew up like that. And I was telling her, you get with certain type of men, a real man is not gonna let you talk to them like that. And she said she was in a conversation with somebody, and they stopped her, and they told her, okay, we can have this conversation later until you learn how to talk to me. Because certain people, when they're accustomed to people talking to them with respect, they're not gonna let you talk to them. And a lot of times when you're accustomed to down talking, and you learn how to down talk to people from your parents, how you learn how to undermine people from your parents, when you learn how to hide things from your partners from your parents, and then you get around other people that are open and they're open, it's hard for you to even adjust to that. And you end up taking advantage of them because you're not accustomed. So it don't matter how much you pray, how much you pour oil out, do your spiritual baths and cleansing and all that. If you got pissed, I'm telling y'all, if you want to really learn how to get to that higher mind or that higher self of you, then you can't continue in these low vibrational patterns. And that's not to be offensive. You might get with somebody that don't want to struggle. And they're going to do whatever it is so they can have what they need and also their wants. And if you're a person that just believes in struggling, you're going to disrupt their life and you're going to call them the devil. When you operating by the lower mind and they operating by the higher mind. When you get in my class and you start hearing my literature and my verbiage of how I operate, that's even down to how I'm going to be practicing in these religions. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. If you could be in the same religion and you low vibrational, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm over here. I'm seeking for abundance. I'm seeking for healing. I'm seeking for restoration. I'm seeking for wholeness. I'm seeking for completion. I'm seeking for freaks because I got to still get my freak on till I leave this earth plane. You understand? I'm not leaving here with regrets. I'm telling you straight up. I don't know about you. But all y'all that can put off today for tomorrow, we can't deal. I'm going to enjoy my life. Whatever that may be, whether it's another few days or whether it's another few years or another few centuries. You understand? I'm going to be here doing me. So therefore, when I depart, it's going to be well done, that good and faithful servant. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I'm a Sagittarius. You on my platform, I'm here to show you the bigger horizon, the higher mind. Huh? And let me tell y'all something. Ain't nothing wrong with being a Virgo or having Virgo in your chart. Nothing wrong. I was raised by Virgo. But let me tell you this, earth signs. Don't spend so much of your life and your life cycle distrusting people that you don't benefit from people that are trustworthy. Don't spend your whole life talking about who hurt you till you ain't enjoying who they're trying to be a healing to you. In order for your good days to outweigh your bad days, you have to acknowledge your good days, partake in your good days. So therefore, when a bad day come around, you can appreciate what you had in your good day. But if you spent your good days talking about your bad days, then how can you really enjoy the cycle what God got for you? You spending all the blessings that God got you talking about who didn't want you to have them blessings. Instead of you enjoying what's in, is that the prize that is set before you. Virgo rising. Okay there. Do not spend your time talking about how something it costs when you want it. That he or she think they all of that and you want. Miss Lady, you have to be honest with yourself. I know I got to work to do because I'm a mess. Just being honest. I know that's right. That's Pisces. My rising sign Pisces. I try to explain certain things with you because when it comes down to it, Minister Mario, through me, really, really enjoyed his life. I'm trying to show many of you guys, I don't care what you doing in it, you need to be enjoying it. Because when you have your rainy days, you're going to need your memories to reflect on. Reference material. But if you treat every accomplishment, every raise, every promotion, and you treat it like it's nothing, then you don't have nothing to go back on. That's why you're depressed, because you don't know how to enjoy it. You don't know how to change your pattern, change your gear. I hope this helping y'all, because I would hate for you to get involved with somebody of higher vibration and you can't even enjoy it because you're so accustomed to low vibrational, trifling people. I'm going to enjoy my existence with this earth suit. And I encourage you, if you're going to follow me, you're going to listen to me, understand my motive. Understand the hairs on your head. Some of y'all complain about how your hair is, and there's people out here cutting off camels, cutting off horses, trying to get hair, and you growing it by a dozen. Like some of y'all got booty to all the way around the corner, and people around here killing themselves, injecting themselves, trying to get that booty. What's up there, Minister Al Hudson in the house? All I'm telling you is, start being aware of what's going on in your life. And if something is not working, it's your responsibility. Not your tata, your mumbo, your hugon, if you're going to keep on living it, like the old people say, if you like it, I love it. Pastor Ely has been nothing but his unapologetic self from seeing it first life. Thank you, baby. Let me tell y'all. Once I get crowned, my sister say, hold on, learn laws of attraction, learn how to be in your feminine energy, change your mind to be more positive thinking, positive affirmation. You have to become what you want for someone else. Feed your mental meditation. It is a good tool as well. Exactly. What's up, Ruby? All right now, Leo in the house. Let me tell y'all something. And hear what I'm finna say. There's no way if you put that amount of work. Let me tell you the difference between somebody else putting work in you and you putting work in yourself. It's the same thing in the natural. When you didn't work for something, you can let certain things happen to it. But when you get out there and sweat and go through all the changes to get where you are, it's going to be hard for you to let somebody destroy what you don't work hard for. If you put that much work in yourself, you're not going to let another man or woman come in and disrupt your life like that. 9 times out of 10, somebody else invested in you. That's why you let him treat you like that. Somebody else gave you grant money. Because if you went out there and worked for that money, you wouldn't let him do you like that. Something done happened in your life. You done had too many privileges where other people done poured into you so you couldn't value what you had. And you could see it as a value. But when you either lose it or it becomes damaged, that's when you appreciate it. And that's just facts, baby. You get out there and put that real work in yourself, and you spend your money and you get your mind right, you're not gonna let nobody bring no confusion in you. You work that hard to keep your hands, your life, your ass, everything clean and clear and high vibration, and you're gonna let somebody walk in and just, no, you're not finna do that. A lot of people don't understand my attitude. I've worked too hard to get where I am to allow anybody, for whatever reason, I don't even care if it's unintentional, that I can't do it. I have made major sacrifices to get where I am. I can't do it. And you wouldn't either if you were making them sacrifices. And if I'm going to make this much sacrifice to be smart, then why should I act stupid for you? I'm not going to do it. You're going to come and get a consultation from me, get all that insight, take my classes, watch these videos, and then let somebody talk to you and handle you like you're an idiot. Then what are we doing? You gonna clean your house for somebody just to come and nasty it up? I don't see that being an adult mindset. I don't see that being a higher mindset. I don't see that as in you really want something. When you out here and you're trying to grow and you trying to support, you got to know the energy you tapping into. And one thing I want my flock, my fans, my support team to know, I want you to understand the energy by which you are tapping into when Apostle Ely is out here. If you send your cash app, you give your offering, or you hit them like button, if you comment, this is the platform that I intend to do to the day I die. The more I learn, the more I grow, I have to change certain patterns. I have to make adjustments. And if a chief apostle got to make adjustments, I don't understand why you sitting on your ass. I don't understand it. I remember my grandmother coming down the road. She had a go-kart they had bought for her. And my grandmother had an octave in her voice. She didn't need no phone or no megaphone. And she said this word: I got more money, I got more than all you MFers. If I ain't sitting on my ass, why you sitting on yours? How you got, for what you got going on, how you got time to be doing and playing the games you playing? I'm like Sophia on Color Purple. All my life I had to fight. I can't see a nigga playing with me or my life. I know that's right. Like I tell them like this, baby. I won't even let you play with my roaches. I won't let you play with the ants in my yard. I want to let you play with the what do they call it? Mole cricket going through my nothing. I won't even let you play with the traffic that passed by my road. I won't let you play with the stop sign on my corner. I won't let you play with the trees in my neighbor yard. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I work too hard, huh? You can't. I can't do it. I can't play. I can't let you play with the drawers I just set on fire, huh? That I ain't gonna never wear no more. You can't even play with my burnt drawers. You can't. I can't let you do it. I can't do it. Cause I burnt them, but they still mine, and I work for them. Can't do it. I hope this encouraged you. I hope that you take this for what it is. Grown people conversation, grown people stuff in conscience. So the next time you do an elbow, next time you do write affirmation, the next time you speak something that you done really sat down and counted up the cost. Say, okay, if this come into my life, I'm ready. I done made the necessary adjustment. I done broke the necessary path that another grown man or woman ain't got to check me about something I say I want. I'm going to say this again. That another grown man or woman ain't got to check me for the stuff I say I want. Because I've already made the necessary. I understand a leopard don't change his spot. I understand that an Ethiopian can't change his skin complexion. Huh? If you going to keep on being accustomed to being around and having them type of conversation, don't look for nothing different. I don't care what you get initiated in. Because you're going to resonate and you're going to vibrate and you're going to bring into your life the energy that you are. End of story. If you want me to burn incense for you tonight, I got healing incense, better business, high John, oil of gladness, triple threat, Peace Instant, Love Instant, Roll Open, Mental Clarity, Blockbuster Money, Ancestor Reversal, Protection, Stop Gossip, and Courtroom Instant. And if you want me to do a reading now, I'll do that as well. Oh, I forgot my iPad. I be doing too much, y'all. If you send a cash app, I couldn't even see it, y'all. I forgot to bring it. I've been going. But I say this to encourage many of you guys. I appreciate you. I thank you for supporting me through my crowning. This is gonna be because Oya brings a lot. So it's gonna. I don't know all that goes into this, but I can imagine watching Minister Mario's crowning. What he had to go through. So I'm trying to gear myself up, get me some rest, and get prepared and get a lot of this stuff done so I don't have certain aggravations or certain things are still lingering out there that I need to take care of. If you guys that do not mind help supporting and continue to support me through this process, I do truly appreciate it. This is something very costly, and I had to put a lot of time into this and getting things prepared, but I thank you so very, very much. If you send a cash app, y'all, most of my people are honest. So I will, if you want, you send a cash app to burn something, because I forgot the iPad. But please hit that like button, hit share, and sir, man, please take our little time when my live goes off to comment up under these videos. I'm telling y'all, y'all help a lot of people. They read those comments, they really do. I had people that I did consultation with. They say they went through and they watched my video, but they also went and listened and read those comments that many of you guys make. So it does matter what you said, because guess what? The best people that can testify of my capabilities and what I bring to the table are the people that work with me and serve with me and also listen to me. All right? Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Much love. Salutations. Medifun Oya, Medifun Ochosi, Medifun Olodamari, and Medifun Olodamari and Alofi. That's what I meant to say. Alofi. And even to the other Orishas, we thank you. All right, guys. Much love. I'll see you guys on tomorrow. God bless.